Once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage, lived a mommy pig and her 3 little pigs. The day came when they were old enough to build their own homes. With a big hug and a wave, Mommy Pig sent them off on their grand adventure. "Goodbye, my little ones. Be safe and build strong houses," she called out. The 3 little pigs trotted happily into the forest, excited to start their new lives. The first little pig, who was a bit lazy, said, "I'm going to build my house with straw. It's super fast and easy." He gathered a big bundle of straw and in no time at all had a cozy little hut. Finished, he squealed and went inside for a nap. The second little pig, who was also in a hurry to play, said, "I'll use sticks for my house. They're stronger than straw and still pretty quick to build." He found a pile of sturdy sticks and stacked them up to make his house. "Perfect," he said, admiring his work before going off to find some yummy acorns. But the third little pig was very thoughtful and hard-working. He said, "I'm going to build my house with bricks. It will take a long time, but it will be strong and safe." He worked diligently all day, mixing cement and carefully laying each brick one by one. The sun was setting by the time he finally finished his sturdy, solid brick house. Just as he put the last brick in place, a shadow fell over the forest. Hiding behind a big oak tree was the big bad wolf. He licked his lips and whispered to himself, "I smell delicious little pigs for my dinner." The wolf crept quietly to the first little pig's straw house and knocked on the door. Little pig, let me come in," he growled. The first little pig's heart thumped with fear. "Not by the hair on my chinny chin," he squeaked. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," roared the wolf. He took a giant breath and whoosh! The straw house blew away completely. The terrified little pig ran as fast as his little legs could carry him, straight to his brother's house of sticks. Oh, what's going to happen next? Do you think the stick house is strong enough to keep the wolf out? Before we find out, make sure you hit that subscribe button for KidsWorld so you don't miss any of our fun stories. Okay, ready? Let's get back to our brave little pigs. The first little pig burst into the stick house just as the wolf arrived. Little pigs, let me come in," the wolf demanded. Huddled together, they shouted, "Not by the hairs on our chinny chins. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." The wolf took an even bigger breath, and whoosh! The stick house crumbled to the ground. The 2 pigs screamed and ran for their lives, straight to their brother's house of bricks. They slammed the strong wooden door just as the wolf appeared, now very hungry and very angry. He pounded on the door. Little pigs, let me come in." "Not by the hair on our chinny chins," all 3 pigs shouted from inside. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." The wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, but the strong brick house didn't even shake. Not one single brick moved. The wolf was furious, but he was also clever. He saw the chimney on the roof and thought, "Aha! I'll climb down the chimney and surprise them." But the third little pig was clever too. He heard the wolf scrambling on the roof and quickly put a big pot of water on the fire to boil. Just as the wolf squeezed down the chimney, splash! He landed right in the pot of hot water. "Yee-yoo!" he yelped, jumping out of the pot, shooting up the chimney, and running away into the forest, never to be seen again. The 3 little pigs cheered. They danced around the room, singing, "We're safe and sound in our brick house strong." They learned that hard work and planning truly pay off. And from that day on, the 3 little pigs all lived together, happily and safely, in the strong little house of bricks. Thanks so much for watching with us today. If you had fun, please give this video a big like and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to KidsWorld for more wonderful stories. See you next time.